All right, today I think it's time for us to be honest with ourselves, because I know that we've got a work cut out. Every civilization in history reaches a moment like this, where it either renews itself or it collapses under the weight of its own decadence. The empire that I'm referring to is the West, because I think that we are an empire. I think we're an empire of ideas. So that's not about race or skin colour. It's an evolving system that came from the British Empire, and it passed these values down through the American Empire and so on to everyone in the West today. And it's not through conquest alone, but through the standards that we see around us: the rule of law, individual liberty, scientific inquiry, merit, responsibility before entitlement. That system spread across the world. And yes, there were losers along the way, because history is never clean, but there were far more winners. Global life expectancy rose, health improved, wealth expanded, extreme poverty almost collapsed. And these are facts, not opinions. The West created a framework so successful that people from every corner of the globe risk everything to live inside it. But here's the danger. Every empire that forgets why it succeeded in the first place begins to rot from within. Rome didn't fall because the barbarians were strong. Rome fell because the Romans became decadent, divided, and ashamed of themselves. And there's an old truth that still holds. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. And right now, the West is being led by weakness. Leaders more obsessed with optics than outcomes, with diversity slogans instead of systems that made diversity possible, with rights detached from responsibility. While outside forces, outside of the West, they're hungry, organised, unapologetic, and they're watching very carefully. And this isn't about hatred, it's about reality, because a civilization that refuses to defend itself will not survive. So this is a call, never to violence, but to strength, to moral courage, to pride without apology, to remembering who we are, where we came from, and what we have built along the way. And if others don't like our system, that's fine. They are free to build their own elsewhere. But they don't get to dismantle ours while living inside it. Because we're not oppressors, we are the custodians of a system that we've been born into and must maintain. And if we fail to rise now, history and our children will never forgive us.